Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Anisah Syazana Binti Ghapar and I am from TBA 1144F. My metric number is 2019216538. This video is for my MGT300 Information Technology in Business assignment, which required me to briefly explain Chapter 1 until Chapter 5. Chapter 1, Business-Driven Technology Overview. Why do we need to study information technology? This is because the world that we live in now depends on a lot of advanced technologies. It was used everywhere and every time in our daily life. By understanding about information technology, it will provide great insight to anyone that are truly interested to learn about business. Moving on to information technology basics. First, we have information technology, IT. IT is a field concerned with the use of technology in managing and processing information. It is also one of the important enablers of business success and innovation. Next, Management Information System, MSI. MSI is not a technology, instead it is a general name for the business function and academic discipline covering the application of people, technology and procedures to solve the business problem, which is similar to accounting, finance, operations, and human resources. Information technology impact on business operation. Here are 4 different departments in a typical business and how technology help them to work together. These functional areas are anything but independent in a business. They need each other to require information from around the organization to operate. For example, sales must rely on operation and logistics in order to understand the inventory, place orders, calculate transportation costs, and gain insight into product availability based on production schedules. In order for an organization to succeed, every department must work together, sharing common information with each other. In an instance, IT can enable the departments to be more efficient in performing the business operations. Chapter 2, Identifying Competitive Advantage. What is competitive advantage? Competitive advantage is a product or service that an organization customer place a greater value on than similar offering from a competitor. Here are the 5 forces models that help to determine the relative attractiveness of an industry. First, trade of new entrants. It is especially high when it is easy to enter a market and low when an entry barrier existed. Next, supplier power. It is high when the buyers have only a few choices of whom to buy from and low when they have multiple of choices. Rivalry among existing competitors. It is high when competition is fierce in a market and low when the competition is more complacent. Buyer power is high when the buyer itself have many choices to choose from and low when their choices is limited. Lastly, trade of substitute product and services. It will be high when there are many alternatives to a product and service existed and vice versa. An organization typically will at least follow one of these Potter's 3 generic strategies when they entering a new market. Next, what is business process and value chain? Business process is a standardized set of activities that accomplish a specific task such as processing a customer order, while value chain is an approach views of an organization for a chain or series of processes, which add value to the product or services for each customer. The value chain also helps an organization to determine the value of its business processes for its customer. Chapter 3, Strategic Initiative for Implementing Competitive Advantages. This is how an organization can undertake high-profile strategic initiative, including supply chain management, SCM, which involved in the management for information flows between and among stages in a supply chain to maximize total supply chain efficiency and profitability. Next, Customer Relationship Management, CRM. CRM helps the organization to understand and manage their customer effectively. Next, Business Process Reengineering, BPR. BPR is the analysis and redesign of workflow within and between enterprises. The purpose of BPR is to make all business processes the best in class. Lastly, Enterprise Resource Planning (ERP). ERP integrates all departments and functions throughout an organization into single IT system so that the employees can make decisions by viewing enterprise-wide information on all business operations. Customer Relationship Management (CRM). What is CRM? CRM involves in managing all aspects of a customer relationship with an organization to increase customer loyalty and retention and organization profitability. Is CRM considered as technology? CRM is not a technology but a strategy, process and business goal that an organization must embrace on an enterprise-wide level. Organization can use business process re-engineering to improve its business. The main purpose of BPR is to make all your processes the best in class. It could improve business process by performing tasks faster, cheaper and better. Some companies did not realize the different way of doing businesses and used to follow the same path. BPR provides companies to find a different way such as progressive insurance. Chapter 4. Measuring the success of strategic initiative. First of all, what is key performance indicator and benchmarking? Key performance indicator is a measure that are tied to business drivers. Metric is more detailed measure that fit KPI, while benchmarking is a process of continuously measuring system result. Those results will be compared to optimal system performance and identifying steps and procedure to improve system performance. Efficiency implies on doing things right, while effectiveness implies on doing the right thing. Efficiency IT metric measure the performance of the IT system itself, including throughput speed and availability, while effectiveness IT metric measure the impact IT has on business processes and activities including customer satisfaction, conversion rate, and sell-through increases. Customer metric assess the management of customer relationship by the organization. The importance of customer metric towards an organization focus on a set of core measurements including market share, customer acquisition, customer satisfaction, and customer profitability. Chapter 5. Organizational structures that support strategic initiative. Organizational employees must work closely together to develop strategic initiatives that create competitive advantages. Information technology is a relatively new functional area and only have been around formally for about 40 years. Here is some of the recent IT-related strategic positions. First up, we have Chief Information Officer (CIO). CIO were entrusted to oversee all use of IT and ensures the strategic alignment of IT with business goals and objectives. Next, Chief Technology Officer (CTO). They are responsible for ensuring the throughput, speed, accuracy, availability, and reliability of IT, and also the efficiency of IT. Next, Chief Security Officer (CSO). They are responsible to ensuring the security of IT system, while Chief Privacy Officer (CPO) are responsible for ensuring the ethical and legal use of information within the organization. Lastly, Chief Knowledge Officer (CKO) are responsible for collecting, maintaining, and distributing the organization knowledge. Here are some issues affected by technology advances. Intellectual property. It is intangible, creative work that is embodied in physical form. Copyright, legal protection afforded an expression of an idea such as song, video game, and some type of proprietary documents. Continue, fair use doctrine. In a certain kind of situation, it is legal to use copyrighted material. Pirated software, the unauthorized use, duplication, distribution, or sale of copyrighted software. Counterfeit software look like the real thing and sold as such. Thank you for investing your time for this video. Here are one quotes that took my fancy. Technology will never replace great teachers, but in the hands of great teachers, it is transformational. Feel free to drop a comment down below if you have any question. Thank you.